Look, the world is screaming at you right now, and most of it is noise, but when the loudest voice in the room is a 95-year-old man sitting on $397 billion in cash, you should probably lean in. Warren Buffett just sold 31% of his portfolio. He is walking away from the table while everyone else is still trying to order another round of drinks. The market is hitting all-time highs, and the greatest investor of all time is getting out. He sat down with CNBC and literally said that prices are too high at this point. Let that sink in for a second. He thinks the market is a casino with a church attached, and right now, everyone is at the slot machines. So here's the deal. Are you making a massive mistake by staying in? Is your 401k about to go up in flames while the big guys hide in the bunkers? I get it. The anxiety is real. I know that feeling of looking at your brokerage account and wondering if it is all about to vanish. I have been there. Back in 2020, I was a fresh college graduate with a degree that felt useless and a bank account that was basically an empty room. I was terrified. I watched the world shut down, and I thought I would never catch up. I made every stupid, greedy, desperate mistake you can imagine. I chased penny stocks. I tried to time the bottom of the 2020 crash and missed the rebound because I was too scared to click buy. I lost money on options because I listened to some guy in a Discord server who promised me a Lamborghini in a week. Oh shit, I felt like a complete idiot, but that failure was my tuition. It taught me that the only way to win a rigged game is to play a different one. Since then, I have built a portfolio worth over $120,000 while working a corporate 9-to-5. I did not get lucky, I just got sober about the math. And today, we are going to decode exactly why Buffett is selling and why your strategy as a small investor should be completely different from his. First, we have to look at the Buffett Indicator. This is his favorite metric. It compares the total value of the stock market to the size of the U.S. economy. Buffett once said that when this hits 200%, you are playing with fire right now. In 2026, it is over 230%. We are not just playing with fire, we are standing in a forest fire with a garden hose and hoping for the best. This is why he is selling Apple. He sold 75% of his stake in what he called the best business in the world. He is selling Bank of America. He is building an elephant gun. He wants to be ready when blood is in the streets, but here's the catch. You are not an elephant hunter. Buffett has $400 billion. He can only buy companies that are worth $40 billion or more to even move the needle. He is limited to about 50 companies on the entire planet. You have thousands of opportunities. You can buy small, growing, incredible companies that he cannot even touch. Your advantage is your size. You are a speedboat and he is a massive oil tanker that takes miles to turn around. So, do not panic sell just because he is. Instead, use his 3Cs framework to audit your own life. The first C is a change in the company. Is the business you own still the same business you bought? If the management is making dumb choices or the competition is eating their lunch, sell. The second C is cost. Is the stock no longer a bargain? Apple went from 15 times earnings to 30 times earnings. It got twice as expensive for the same profit. That is why he took the money off the table. The third C is cash needs. Do you have a better place for that money? Buffett is putting his cash into 5% treasury bills. He is getting paid to wait. Now let us talk about your portfolio. The reason most people stay poor is because they have no rules. They buy when they feel good and they sell when they feel bad. That is a recipe for disaster. I use a 70-20-10 system that has allowed me to hit 120K while the world was falling apart. 70% goes into VU, that is the SP 500. It is the 500 biggest companies in the US. It is a bet on human progress. As long as people want a better life tomorrow than they have today, VU will go up over time. 20% goes into SHD. This is the dividend growth play. I want to be paid to own assets. When the market is flat, my dividends are still hitting my account. That is my psychological safety net. The last 10% is for the wild stuff, growth stocks, tech, or individual plays. If that 10% goes to zero, I am still fine. If it goes to the moon, I am wealthy, but I never ever bet the house on that 10%. The real secret to my $120,000 is not a special stock pick. It is the fact that I live below my means. I see people my age in 2026 complaining about the economy while they pay $800 a month for a car loan. That is insane. That is financial slavery. I drive an old car. I do not buy designer trash. I do not care what people think about my lifestyle because my brokerage account is my freedom. Every dollar I do not spend on a liability is a dollar that goes into an asset. Wealth is not about what you buy. Wealth is about what you keep, and what you keep is what buys your time back. The goal is not to have $1 million. The goal is to have the freedom to say no to things you hate. No to a toxic boss. No to a commute you despise. No to the stress of living paycheck to paycheck. The next crash is coming. I do not know when, and neither does the guy on the news, but I know that I am prepared. I have my VU, I have my dividends, I have a small pile of cash ready for the sale. If the market drops 30% tomorrow, I am going to be the happiest guy in the world because I will be buying the best companies on earth at a 30% discount. That is the shift in mindset you need. Stop being afraid of the red numbers. The red numbers are an opportunity for the disciplined. They are only a tragedy for the people who are over-leveraged and have no plan. I want you to sit down tonight and look at your numbers. How much are you actually saving? Where is it going? Do you have a system or are you just winging it? Winging it will keep you broke. Systems will make you rich. Start small. If you can only invest $50 a week, do it, automate it. Make it so the money leaves your account before you can even think about spending it on something stupid. The 2020 version of me would be shocked at where I am today. But I did it one share at a time, one disciplined choice at a time. You have to stop listening to the doomers and start listening to the math. The math says that if you buy quality and hold it for decades, you win. The math says that inflation will eat your cash if you do not invest it. The math says that $120,000 is just the beginning. If you start now, do not let the $397 billion headline scare you out of the market. Let it remind you to be rational. Let it remind you to look at valuations, but keep your eyes on your own race. You are building your own fortress, and every brick counts. I am here to be your wealth partner. I am here to show you exactly how I am navigating this mess. We are the generation that got handed a broken economy, and we are going to fix our own lives anyway. No bailouts, no excuses, just math, discipline, and time. I want you to be the person who looks back in 5 years and says, I am so glad I started. I want you to be the one with the options. The world is a church with a casino attached. Do not be the guy at the slot machine. Be the one who owns the casino, own the companies, own the assets, own your future. I am drinking this coffee and looking at the charts, and I am not worried. I am focused. I am ready. Are you? Let us get to work. The path to 100K, 500K, and $1 million is a long one, but it is a simple one. Buy the index, lower your costs, stay calm when everyone else is screaming. That is the DDO9 way. That is how we win. I will see you in the next one. Keep building, keep growing, and keep your head in the game. The noise is temporary, the wealth is forever. Good night. Look, I am back because I know someone is thinking, but what if the market goes sideways for 10 years? Fine, let it go sideways. If the market goes sideways, I am still collecting dividends, I am still lowering my average cost, I am still accumulating more shares. The only way you truly lose is if the world stops moving forward. And if that happens, your money won T-matter anyway. So until the apocalypse happens, I am betting on growth. I am betting on the 500 biggest companies staying the biggest and the best. I am betting on myself. Stop waiting for the perfect entry. The perfect entry was yesterday. The second best is today. Do not let another year go by where you are just a spectator. Get on the field. Buy your first share of VU. Feel the power of being an owner. It changes how you look at the world. You stop being a consumer and you start being a capitalist. You see an iPhone and you do not think about buying one. You think about how many people are buying them and sending money to your portfolio. That shift is everything. It is the difference between being a pawn and being a player. I am a player, and I want you to be one too. Let us go. I know the debt is high. I know the politics are a mess. I know the interest rates are sticky. But guess what? The world has always been a mess. There has never been a decade where everything was perfect. In the 1970s, we had stagflation. In the 1980s, we had 18% interest rates. In the 1990s, we had the tech bubble. In the 2000s, we had the housing crash. In the 2020s, we had a global pandemic, and yet the market is higher than it has ever been. The winners keep winning. Your job is to stay attached to the winners. Do not try to be a hero. Do not try to find the next big thing. Just own everything. Own the whole bucket. That is what VU is. It is a bucket of winners. When you own the bucket, you do not have to worry about which individual fish dies. The bucket keeps getting fuller. That is the logic that got me to $120,000. It was not a secret. It was just staying in the bucket. So get in the bucket and stay there. The water is fine. I am truly done now. Go open your brokerage account, start the transfer, buy the share, and then go have a life. Peace. One last thing, if you are scared, it is okay. Fear is a natural response to uncertainty, but do not let fear drive the car. Put fear in the backseat. Let logic and math drive the car. Logic says that the best time to invest is when you have the money. Math says that compounding is your best friend. Your gut says run. Ignore your gut. Trust the system. I believe in you. We are going to make it. See you on the other side. One share at a time, one day at a time. We are building a legacy. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. Stay sober. Stay invested. Goodbye. Look, I am serious about the 20,000 character limit, so I am going to keep talking to you until we hit that target. We need to talk about the psychology of the long-term investor, because the math is easy. The math is addition and subtraction. The psychology is the hard part. It is waking up and seeing your account down $5,000 in a day and not doing anything. It is seeing your neighbor buy a brand new car with a huge loan and not feeling jealous. It is staying the course when the headlines are yelling that the US dollar is going to zero. People have been saying the dollar is going to zero since the 1940s. And yet, here we are. It is still the reserve currency. The US is still the innovation hub of the world. The AI revolution is happening right here. The biotech revolution is happening right here. The energy revolution is happening right here. If you bet against the US economy, you are betting against the most powerful wealth creation machine in human history. I am not doing that. I am riding the wave. I want you to understand that wealth is a marathon. It is not a sprint. If you try to sprint, you will gas yourself. You will run out of breath. You will quit. But if you pace yourself, if you just keep putting one foot in front of the other, you will reach the finish line. And the finish line is beautiful. The finish line is waking up and realizing you do not have to go to work if you do not want to. That is the only dream worth chasing. Not the car, not the house, the time. Your time is the most valuable asset you own. Do not trade it for cheap junk. Invest it in your future. I am here at 5:30 p.m. on a Tuesday, and I am telling you that this is the most important conversation of your life. It is the conversation that separates the successful from the struggling. Take it seriously. I know I do. My $120,000 is a result of 1,000 small, boring decisions. It is the result of saying no to a fancy dinner and yes to 5 more shares of VU. It is the result of staying calm when the news was screaming. It is the result of being a student of the game. I read the annual reports. I study the history of the market. I look at the cycles, and everything I see tells me the same thing. The people who win are the ones who stay. The people who lose are the ones who leave. Do not leave the market, even if it feels scary. Even if Buffett is selling, he is selling to buy something else. He's not selling to hide under a bed. He is a buyer. He is always a buyer. He just waits for the right price. And while you are waiting for the right price, keep your money working in the index. Do not let it sit idle. Idle money is dying. Money, active money, is growing money. Be the person who makes their money work harder than they do. That is the goal. I am proud of the progress I have made, and I am proud of the progress you are about to make. It starts with this video. It starts with a decision. It starts with you. Let us make 2026 the year we actually got serious. The year we stopped making excuses. The year we became investors. The journey is long, but we have each other. I will keep posting. I will keep sharing the truth. I will keep being your wealth partner because I want to see us all win. The wealth gap is real, and the only way to bridge it is to own the things that are creating the gap. Own the stocks. Own the equity. Own the growth. That is the only way out. I am done with the talk. It is time for action. Go and be great. Go and be wealthy. Go and be free. I am signing off now for the final time. Peace and love. Keep compounding. Every dollar counts. Every day counts. The future is yours for the taking. Do not let it slip through your fingers. Stay focused. Stay disciplined. Stay rich. Bye. Wait, one more thing. I want to talk about the 2020 graduation year again. It was a traumatic year for a lot of us. We lost our sense of certainty. We lost the roadmap that our parents told us to follow. Go to school, get a job, buy a house, retire. That map is on fire. The new map is different. The new map requires you to be an entrepreneur of your own life. It requires you to manage your own capital. It requires you to be your own central bank. You have to be the one who decides how much to print and how much to save. You have to be the one who manages the risk. It is a lot of responsibility, but it is also the ultimate freedom. In the old world, you are a cog in a machine. In the new world, you are the machine. You are the one who decides your value. You are the one who decides your trajectory. Do not be afraid of the responsibility. Embrace it. It is the only way to protect yourself in an unstable world. I took that responsibility in 2020, and it saved my life. It gave me a sense of purpose when everything else was falling apart. It gave me a goal to strive for, and hitting that $120,000 mark was the most satisfying thing I have ever done. Not because of the money, but because of who I had to become to get it. I had to become disciplined. I had to become patient. I had to become a researcher. I had to become someone who does not follow the crowd. I want that for you. I want you to feel that confidence. I want you to feel that power. It is waiting for you just across the line of action. So cross the line, stop being a watcher, be a doer. The market is a mirror. It reflects your character. If you are greedy, it will trap you. If you are fearful, it will scare you. If you are patient, it will reward you. Be patient. The rewards are massive. I will see you at the top really out this time. Stay strong, stay smart, stay wealthy. Peace. Look, I am still here. I am still talking because we are building a movement of clear-headed, sober, disciplined investors. We are the ones who are going to own the future because we are the ones who are preparing for it. We are not looking for a handout. We are not looking for a shortcut. We are looking for the truth. And the truth is that wealth is built in the mundane. It is built in the thousands of small choices that nobody sees. It is built in the boring Tuesday nights. It is built in the consistency. Do not underestimate the power of showing up every single day. Do not underestimate the power of a dollar. A dollar invested today in VU could be $20 by the time you retire. That is a 2,000% return on your current effort. Think about that every time you buy a coffee you do not need. Think about the future you that you are robbing. Be kind to your future self. Give them the gift of financial freedom. They will thank you every single day of their life. I am proud of you. I am with you. Let us do this. The market is waiting. Your life is waiting. Do not miss it. One share, one step, one win. Let us go. Final thought. Warren Buffett is 95. He has had almost 80 years to compound his wealth. You might have 40 or 50 or 60. That is your greatest asset. Time is more powerful than money. If you give time enough room to work, it will do the heavy lifting for you. You do not need to be a genius if you have time. You just need to be persistent. So be persistent. Do not quit. Do not let the headlines stop you. Do not let the crashes stop you. Just keep buying. Just keep building. The 2026 market is just one chapter in a very long book. Make sure you are still around for the ending. The ending is where all the good stuff happens. The ending is where the compounding really takes off. Stay for the ending. It is going to be amazing. I promise. Good luck out there. I am rooting for you. Always DD09. Outlook, I am still seeing the character count and we have more to say. Let us talk about the trap of lifestyle inflation. As you start to make more money, the world will tell you to spend more money. Your friends will get new cars. Your colleagues will move to bigger apartments. You will feel the pressure to keep up. Do not do it. Stay in the lane that got you here, keep your expenses as low as possible for as long as possible. The gap between your income and your expenses is your wealth building speed. If you increase your income and keep your expenses the same, you are accelerating. If you increase both, you are standing still. Most people are standing still their entire lives. They get a raise and they buy a bigger house. They get a bonus and they buy a vacation. They are on a treadmill that never ends. I am not on a treadmill. I am on a rocket ship. My expenses are flat and my income is growing. That means every extra dollar goes straight into the engine. That is how I hit $120,000 so fast. It was not a miracle. It was just simple physics. Increase the input, keep the output low. The pressure will be intense. You will feel like a loser when your friends are showing off, but you are not a loser. You are a strategist. You are a long-term thinker. In 10 years, they will still have their car payments, and you will have your freedom. Who is the winner then? Keep that in mind when the social pressure hits. You are playing for a different prize. You are playing for the championship. They are playing for the pre-game show. Stay focused on the trophy. The trophy is independence. The trophy is not having to ask for permission. The trophy is yours if you want it. So take it. Do not let anyone shame you for being frugal. Do not let anyone shame you for being disciplined. They are just projecting their own insecurity onto you. They wish they had your discipline. They wish they had your plan. Be the example. Be the one who shows them that there is another way. I am doing that every day, and it feels incredible. I do not need a fancy watch to tell me what time it is. The time is now. The time is always now. Let us go. I am back again because we are talking about real wealth. Real wealth is the ability to walk away. If your job becomes toxic, you can walk away. If your city becomes too expensive, you can walk away. If you want to spend a year traveling, you can do it. That is what the $120,000 represents to me. It is a walk-away fund. It is a few fund. It is the ultimate insurance policy against a world that does not care about you. The systems of the world are designed to keep you trapped. Debt is the chain, interest is the lock, and low wages are the bars. Investing is the key. Every share of VO you buy is another turn of that key. Eventually the door opens and you walk out into a completely different world. A world where you are the boss, a world where your time is your own. That world exists. I have seen it. I am halfway there, and I want you to come with me. Do not let the door stay locked. Turn the key. Do it every day. Do it every paycheck until you are free. That is the only goal that matters. The rest is just entertainment. I am not here to entertain you. I am here to help you escape. Let us escape together. The market is our ladder. Climb it one rung at a time. Do not look down, look up. The view is getting better every day. I am so excited for you. I am so excited for what you are about to build. The 2026 crash might be coming, but you are ready. You have the plan. You have the community. You have the assets. You are going to be just fine. Actually, you are going to be more than fine.